Let's start with the stock market. I'm sure that's probably for a lot of you one of the things that's the biggest question mark for you out there. It's been a different year than we've seen over the last few years, because if you take a look where we are now and where we started the year, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the S&P 500 are basically pretty flat, pretty much right where we started the year. The NASDAQ, which is heavy with tech stocks and biotech stocks and stuff like that, is actually up pretty good. It's up about 6.5% so far this year. So that's been the shining spot in here. And we've seen a lot of volatility. It hasn't been just a flat line. We've been up, then we go down a bit, then we go back up, and we kind of bounce all over the yard as far as the markets are concerned. And we don't really get a sense of perhaps where the economy is, and I'll talk about the Federal Reserve in a little while. They did nothing today to help us get a sense of where the economy is. And so people are just kind of a little befuddled right now about what's going on. But the thing I take away from that is that with all of that, people still aren't willing to sell their stocks. Most people are kind of just walking in place and just kind of having steady as you go kind of attitude in here. I've been at this following the stock market for a long, long time. And one of the things I've learned over the years is that the things that will take the stock market down are things that we don't know and what we can't anticipate. Is the fact that the Fed may start raising short-term interest rates going to have an impact on the stock market? Yes, it will. It probably will have a very quick and short reaction to that. Okay. You take our corporate earnings. When corporations say, during the last 3 months we did this or did that, is that going to move the markets? No, it's not going to move the markets. That's old news. And you can think of all those different things. But we don't know what that one event will be that will take the market down. For instance, in the last year, we had one event occur that took the stock market down about 5%, a little bit more than 5%. Only one time in the last year have we seen that happen. Does anybody remember what that one event was that caused a 5% correction in the stock market? Quick. It was the Ebola scare. How wacky is that, okay? How completely messed up is that? Okay? Makes no sense at all. No sense at all. I mean, how many people in the United States contacted Ebola? We treated people that came here with it and did a really great job at that. And one person who was providing assistance to that, a nurse, I believe, did contact it. But it wasn't out in the community where Ebola had all of a sudden broken out. So that's what makes the market move sharply one way or the unexpected item. And I have to tell you folks, ever since September 11th, 2001, I get up every morning. When I get up in the morning, I turn on the news right away just to see if everything's still okay. You know, and if Fox Business or MSNBC is showing somebody's smartphone video, then I know everything's okay, because they're doing goofy stuff. I don't know what TV would do without those kinds of strange videos. So that's the thing that kind of has me on pins and needles all the time, is that uncertainty. I think if you take a look at the overall economy, and I get a lot of heat for this because I guess just by my very nature, I'm a very, very optimistic person. You can't have 4 grandkids and not be optimistic. Okay, it's as simple as that. Right? So I look at a lot of the news out there that's coming about these days, and the news is extremely, extremely good.